And coming to e-commerce, I think you all know online shopping. Here we need the data security, so SAN will help us to reduce, keep the data secured. And coming to the benefits of SAN, it helps us to reduce the burden on the servers, and it's cost efficient, and we can have a large amount of data storage through SAN. I will continue the conclude part. Arun will explain the conclude part. Thank you.
Hi and a very good evening to all of you. I am Arun Thotla and I would be concluding the presentation. Before concluding the presentation, I would like to give a pictorial representation and the overview of the storage area network, which would help us understand the presentation better. Which will help us understand the presentation better. This is the pictorial representation of the storage area network. Storage area network is nothing, is not a device or something. It's just a network which connects the servers with the storage devices. And if you could see, these are the network users. Like any user who is logged on to his internet is here, and this is the LAN. He is connected to the wide area network through his LAN, through the switches, and these are the servers. These are the servers which connect us to the internet. So the role of the SAN comes after the servers. This is the connectivity of the storage area network. These are the interfaces from this from the servers to the routers. These can be routers, or these can be hubs, or these can be switches. These can be anything. This is why storage area network is very compatible and scalable. And these servers are connected through to the storage devices through the switches. And these storage devices can be made of any manufacturer. It can be made of like it can be a tape library, as you can see in the picture. It can be a tape library. It can be a hard drive what we have in your system. It can be a compact disk. It can be anything. That is the reason why it is more scalable and it can be connected anytime to any server. The main benefit of the storage area network is it provides security. When you compare this system to the regular traditional system of our servers, in there the user is directly connected to the server through which he is connected to the storage device, which is not very secure because we are giving the direct access of the user to the storage device, whereas here the network user is not directly connected to the storage device. He is connected to the storage device through a storage area network. And the fault recovery in the storage area network is very high. As you can see, if any of these storage devices, any one of these storage devices would go into a crash, except that device, all the other devices works well. If suppose there is a problem with this device, the other two would be working well, and except this one. Whereas in the traditional system, if this storage device is connected to this server, if this goes down, this server also goes down. So the fault recovery in storage area network is pretty high. This is what a storage area network is, and it all includes of the routers and the fabrics has been discussed by the hardware part and the software part. And I would like to conclude. Can I see the next slide? So as we have discussed with the pictorial representation, the general conclusions for the storage area network are: it reduces burden on the server. Can I see the picture, please? See, in the traditional system, the server is connected to the storage device here. So if any of the users ask for a request, the server goes to the storage device and satisfies the request of the user. And if all the systems at a time ask the same server, it has to do the same thing to all the users. Whereas here, accordingly, the duty of the server is distributed in the storage devices, which in turn reduces the burden on the server. Because the storage devices are separately connected to the server, it is obvious that the data transfer would be really fast when compared to the traditional LAN network. The storage area network provides good backup and data recoverability, as because it has so many storage devices and has a great fault recovery. That is the reason why it provides a great data recoverability and a good backup. So storage devices can be accessed by any number of servers at the time simultaneously. Can I see the pictorial representation? Here, if all the servers are directly connected, if all the network users are asking for the request to a server, it can directly connect to the 3 different devices using the switch network. So it can satisfy a number of users at a time simultaneously. Now this applications of storage area networks are because it can handle so many transactions at a time. It is well suitable for the organizations which have a lot of transactions going on daily, like if an organization has different branch offices, it can handle. And as it has been discussed in the applications, it is best suited for the e-commerce and the financial applications. The only drawback for the storage area network is all the organizations cannot implement the storage area network because it is very costly, because it needs dedicated lines between the servers and the storage devices. And I thank all of you. This concludes our presentation.